Here tonight, we've got Madison Shear, Akasha Anderson, and
Alex, why wait any longer? We are underway here in Tallahassee. Jelly Droskovic doing the honors and Bella Bell doing the honors. And she has the Tigers on the board first here in Tully Gym. Set goes to the backside, Sydney Conley. She'll play all 6 rotations for the Noles. That was her back to serve, and that's Bella Bell. Career hitting percentage north of 350. What a great defensive effort in the back row by Slaughter. And Auburn, one of 2 setters in Florida State's 6-2 system, back to serve. Madison Shear caught it. Madison Shear. That's a really strong serve. Had Philomawa down on the ground and serve received. But that all to say, they had their chances against the Mustangs and could have beaten them as quickly as they got beat. Had it rejected, Florida State maintains possession. Big swing out of the middle, and there. Zoe Slaughter back to serve for Auburn. And Audrey Rothers. So in terms of familiarity, Auburn's certainly more so than Florida State is at the early stage of this season. Audrey Koenig
to get that ball to go on to Florida State's side.
One thing we didn't see from Florida State a whole lot a couple of days ago was rejected. Droskovic saves it. Rothman on the attack. Florida State blocks it for the kick.
Have that on lock if you're going to play at a high level.
Back set to Bell off the top of the block and into another zip code. Libero for Auburn has made a couple of key saves already. Anderson this time gets the kill to tie it. Good service rotation for Fallon Lanham. But Audrey Koenig put an end to it.
It was perfect.
Swanson tips it over the block. That's a smart shot. Freshman class for Florida State is awfully impressive. Lewis is not a freshman. She's been impressive since she has been, though.
Impressive.
He told us earlier this week that it was the most fun he's had coaching a team, and he's had some really good ones. But he said the joy that that team played with really. Swanson, a transfer from Illinois, who plays predominantly in the middle, but a few rotations will rotate over to the right. The slide dug up by Lanham. Tipped over the block. Lewis recovers. Koenig cross court. Lewis had it stuffed. Florida State regains possession. It got stuffed again. This time inside the block. This time an overpass. Snyder tried to terminate it. This time Roby jousting at the net with Kemp. Shear.
One's got it.
Auburn had a pretty good service rotation with Zoe Slaughter back earlier in this match, but it's quickly over. 5 points of the set. That's an overpass. And Jelly Droskovic tried to dump it to the floor. 2 Tigers crashed in to pancake it, and a point will go to Auburn. Now back to serve. Anderson off the top of the block. Philomawa there. Koenig had it rejected, and Bell stand a point away from set point. Nice pass, and Roby ties it up at 20. Serving sub Addie Holtquist in for the Noles. Backside attack and a tool. So they developed this ideology, and here it is again against a foe from the SEC where they're trying to make it pay off. Shear!
That until you're a junior or senior.
Second set point for Auburn. Koenig for the Tigers. And it just crosses the tape. Rothman! In the book, they're down to 1 for the remainder of the set. Snyder dug it up and over, and there's going to be a net. Droskovic serves it in. And Auburn pulls ahead. Back set, Conley, sharp angle, picked up by Barrett. Anderson dug up, over, and out. And tight sets, 2 that have gone well beyond the 25 mark. To finally get on the board would be massive for them.
Exactly, you know that would help.
33 in the first set with 15 digs and lost it.
That just shows you how, that just comes from a lot of practice and a lot of reps.
Corey Lewis has had a lot of.
You know that setter wants to utilize Corey as much as possible, being as talented as she is.
Anderson with the roll over the block. Nice job on serve received by Kylie Filamauer, who had a couple of knees on the floor just getting to him. Koenig paints the necessary is incredibly important. It's been a huge part of their identity, Madison.
I absolutely love that term and that phrase, generalized specialist. In order to have a box, they think a little bit more outside the box. They have their middle hitters hitting from the outside, swinging to the middle back.
The practice in the world sometimes can't prepare you for Audrey Rothman.
I love it.
And there's a stuck block. Played up by Koenig. Rothman now from the left pin. Shear had it rejected and the shove to the back.
Over again.
Kylie Filamauer back to serve. Shear right through the... Nice pass. Snyder from the right pin. Another tight set. Florida State leading at 9-8 off the top of the block. Koenig digs it up. Roby off the top of the block. It's the kill. Filamauer got to it. My goodness. Off the top of the block, and now Auburn gets there to the middle. Off the top of the block, Rothman with the one-handed dig. Koenig! It will be a shame that one will have to lose.
I completely agree.
Lewis out of the middle. And with more on Florida State's junior middle blocker, here's Alex Rivero.
Thanks, Sean. Yeah, I was talking to Corey Lewis about this, and it's just really heartwarming to see. Back to you guys.
Alex, thank you very much. And Madison, I want to follow. Oh my goodness. Fascinated yourself, getting to represent the hometown school in the hometown.
Oh, it's so much fun because you grow up a Florida State fan.
And we were talking about how special it is to be a local and to get to represent the local school.
Exactly. You grow up coming to Florida State volleyball.
Getting in on the act in a variety of ways. We haven't seen her serve, but if Florida State runs low on subs at some point, we might. See what happens here. Florida State's still looking for the first one set of the weekend. Shear! Haven't called. To go up there and hit those high sets on the left pin.
I love that, and that takes a ton of body control. It takes a ton of solid pacing.
Sets it across the net. The tip by Shear, all of that incredibly well done. Florida State does well just to pick it up. Bella Bell. Quick. We mentioned that the Noles have yet to win a set this weekend. In 3, Rothman's jammed up. And a free ball opportunity goes to the Tigers. Anderson.
It's one of your main roles.
Akasha Anderson over the block, dug up by Holtquist. Rothman right between the two service errors. Again, more of those uncanny similarities as Bella Bell goes right back.
Bella Bell is really good at attacking through that seam.
Nice job on serve receive there by Addie Holtquist. On the slide, Florida State on the floor. Bella Bell rolls it over the block. Koenig, my goodness. She met with her earlier this week. She's playing with so much confidence and so much personality. She's really raised her level, even though she didn't really. Kylie from the right pin. Anderson from the left. What a swing. Podcast, we want to issue a sincere apology and a vow that we're working on it and hope to have everything sorted out soon. In the meantime, we'll continue calling this match as if there was.
She's doing it there.
Swanson from the right pin. You mentioned. Koenig.
And here we see her finding ways right there.
Both of these teams with several blocks, not as
Forms of blocking and all help your team if you can get a hand on the ball.
We just saw a couple of quality block touches there. Anderson, oh wow! By the Tigers.
And it could have been 10-6, and now it's 9-7. It's a right call by Coach Crouch to challenge.
Well, it's 10-6. Has become so much stronger in the back row. That serve got Auburn out of system. Now she just scoops that ball across. Barrett in the 5.
Getting involved and making herself a part of the offense.
Tight pass. Wow. Felix kills hitting 750.
That is so impressive.
Set to the middle, Auburn's middle block.
And then Auburn starts to have some errors.
Nice dig by Phelan. Snyder had it rejected.
They basically put up a wall right there.
Serve just caught the take. Phelan digs it out of the net. And that is dug in.
Snyder, I think she's lying. I don't think she's a freshman.
She's an upperclassman and a freshman's toward Auburn's bench. They will send the free ball back to Florida State. Nice job by the Tigers scrambling. Good luck getting that. Kills 7 digs for Audrey Rothman, closing in on perhaps a double-double.
Wow.
Back row attack! Either side has enjoyed at any point in any set. This is a wonderful pass and a terrific result. How about the dunk by Draskovic? How about the defense by Auburn? Koenig. There's the...
Florida State now has the efficiency behind their attack, whereas before they were getting kills. They just weren't being efficient with it.
Speaking of efficiency, Koenig to serve it in. It's a good serve. Morton gets it back up ahead, but Auburn's having a fun and high-quality match. Here's a chance for the Tigers. Shear!
Swinging and getting killed.
Shear had 10 or more kill matches a season ago. They hope that their story will emulate theirs.
Exactly.
Rothman. By my count, when you look at both sides of the floor, there are 8 players hitting above 400.
That is high-level volleyball right there.
And kills for Bella Bell, the leading scorer for Auburn, the second leading scorer on the floor behind only Koenig.
Wow.
There's the second set a couple days ago. The Noles have set point and a whole handful of them. Back set Bell, she'll erase one. The Noles will now, that she just rotated off the floor. Fallon Lanham steps back in, and that'll do it. Zoe Slaughter to do the honors. Nice pass, and Rothman look. Overpass, Anderson puts it down. Koenig had it dug up, it's an overpass, and Roby puts it. Back set, Bell dug up by Rothman. Koenig off the block and down. How the scoring works. It's best 3 out of 5, first to 25 in sets 1 through 4 to win the set, margin by 2.
For that Seminole middle.
5-3 lead for the Noles and a free ball opportunity. Center again, why not?
Why not? Why not?
Obviously the big separator, the 2-1 lead for the Tigers on the scoreboard. Koenig trying to do her best to erase it and increase.
But when you get set that much, it's hard to get a kill every single time.
Quick set to the middle, and Lewis paints the corner.
She loves taking in Kenna Phelan and mentoring her as a younger setter. She's done a really good job being a good role model for her younger.
By Akasha Anderson, stemming Florida State's run. Set all the way, pin to pin, and quick set. Oh! And a half.
Exactly. If you're Auburn, you need to earn that point just to show Florida State, all right, you can swing, but we can also score too, and that doesn't faze us behind it.
4-point lead for the Noles. Koenig could not lead for the Noles in a set they must win. That is a great serve, just barely clearing the tape. On the slide, Conley, the right side. Serve it in. High pass, it's an overpass. Roby nearly put it down. Good coverage by the Tigers. And the roll shot was Rothman jammed up on serve receive. Conley will swing away from the right pin, dug up by Barrett. Anderson with another kill.
Strong enough to deny that ball over the net.
3-point lead for Florida State. Now they're scrambling. Koenig, second effort. And that'll be down for the kill.
Really hard ball to dig.
17 kills, 5 digs for Audrey Koenig with more on her. Here's Alex Rivera.
Yeah, Sean, we were talking to
Johnson on a tight slide off speed. That one blocked back to Koenig. Florida State retains possession. Koenig through the block and down. So if at any point the ball touched the ground, that could have also been looked at within the context, and that could have been why it was overturned. You can't. Back row attack. It's a shove by Rothman. Everybody off speed. What a smart shot. Back set Swanson. Dug into the ceiling. It's in play. Back row attack and a triple block. Rothman. Back set slide. Lewis. Nice pass. Back set Snyder. Off the block. Auburn keeps it up. Sheer over everything. No. Last 5 meetings between Auburn and Florida State, the match has gone the distance. And Auburn tips it off speed. Auburn's out of system. They tip. Everybody off speed. That off the top of the block and down. You wonder if healing. Anderson, good reflexes, free ball opportunity to the Noles. This could be huge for Florida State. Rothman! All the way up almost into the ceiling again. Bell off speed. Back row attack! Conan! Free ball opportunity. Out to Rothman, it goes! Oh, and Auburn has come all the way back. Florida State's led this set by as many as 6. And Auburn take the lead.
Such a cool step in history being made as we're all live, as we get to see it. Volleyball taking...
Set to the middle, Roby to knock this up. It's a good pass. And there's one. Is within 1. Bell again. Off the block. And that is it! Auburn! Of showing by Auburn to stay undefeated. 5-0 go the Tigers, the Noles.